buses back on the road. The Sunset Empire Transportation District in Clatsop County was able to pick up some community members in their paratransit buses.
But normal service is still far from being restored. Fox 12's Connor McCarthy live again in Seaside tonight to tell us about one cab company working above and beyond to fill in the gaps.
Well, Pete and Riel, it's been more than a week since bus service stopped here in Clatsop County, and many community members are trying to learn how to live life without public transportation. I spoke to many people with many stories, including some of employers picking up employees before their shifts at work, other community members offering other people rides around the county. I even spoke to one man who says he bought a car within the last 3 days just so he could get to work. And now the city's only cab company here in Seaside is trying to figure out more ways to move more people around town. It's back to work for this Sunset Empire Transportation District paratransit bus. A $500,000 loan from ODOT helped get 2 of these buses on the road. But these buses are only for the elderly and disabled who request a ride to get to places like a doctor's appointment or the grocery store. It's still unclear when bus service will get back to normal.
The 2 cabs we have running just are overwhelmed with trying to get everybody to work on time.
Derek Laws is the owner of Roadrunner Taxi in Seaside. With only 2 cars and being the only cab service in town, his phone has been ringing nonstop.
Especially when the cruise ships came into Astoria and they all came to Seaside and Cannon Beach and they all had to get back to their ships before they left without them.
Seeing the need, Derek has bounced around the idea of buying 2 smaller vans to transport more people where they need to be while SETD figures out their finances.
I kind of threw out the idea of getting a privatized bus system going when I heard the news of the funding and the buses being able to run again. But yeah, it's not an easy endeavor to get a bus system going.
SETD Interim Executive Director Paul Lewicki says the Transportation District must prove to ODOT the $500,000 loan is going to restore service.
June is still a question, and our performance on the money that we receive today for May will determine whether or not the state will help us with further funding in June.
In the meantime, Derek says he and the rest of the Seaside community will support each other through this crisis.
I just hope that the bus system can use the funding and get up and going and be stable so we don't have the crisis again.
Well, Pete and Riel Lewicki also says that he's working really hard to try to get at least one fixed bus route service, the Highway 101 route between Astoria, Seaside, and Cannon Beach, back up and running by Monday, but that is not set in stone. He also says he hopes an audit by the state can show him, the Board of Commissioners, and the community what went wrong with SETD's finances. Reporting live in Seaside, Connor McCarthy, Fox 12 Oregon.